American government is like an ice cream cone on a hot summer day. It's a nice refreshing treat, but it's also a huge mess to clean up. In this video, we will be discussing the top 10 things about American government. We will discuss some of the best things and also some of the worst. Here they are. William Henry Harrison was the worst president. He gave a 2-hour-long inaugural speech in the cold without a coat. He caught pneumonia and died in 31 days. He did virtually nothing. Ronald Reagan was the best president. He implemented a new system of economics and he rebuilt the army after Jimmy Carter. He began the SDI, or Strategic Defense Initiative, which eventually led to the end of communism in Russia. Here is his speech at the Berlin Wall in Germany.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
The 2000 Bush v. Gore election had to be the worst by far. The votes got messed up everywhere and lost, and everybody was forced to recount them. Reagan versus Mondale of 1984 was the best election. Reagan carried 49 states, and he was 3,800 votes from winning all 50. He received 525 out of 530 Electoral College votes available.
Denny Rehberg is the worst congressperson. He has voted against many bills to suppress hate crimes and is a strong proponent of budget cuts for hospitals. He is also just a terrible human being. Look at that mustache. Justin Amash is the best person on Capitol Hill as well as a role model for others. He is a true nonpartisan and is very open about why he votes the way he does. The Indian Health Service is the worst federal agency. It has been neglected by Congress, has terrible facilities, and a very low budget. Many have died under the care of this agency. There is no question about the best federal agency. NASA is a government corporation which places no regulations on the general public. This agency has also done amazing things like launch the Hubble Space Telescope and put many people on the moon.
The worst Supreme Court case was Dred Scott v. Sanford. It was an awful case which ruled that black slaves were property and that they had no rights. Marbury v. Madison ruled in 1803 that the Supreme Court could rule on the constitutionality of laws. This is important because it became a check to the other branches of government.
New technology is being created in which gasoline is not needed. The constant destruction of wildlife and the belief that global warming is fake will ruin the world. Tech freedom promotes the progress of technology that improves the human condition. With the world growing in technology, a group must be available to continue the development and safety of technology for the residents of the United States. That'd be so funny.
The worst American third party is the American Nazi Party, because they're Nazis. The best third party is the Libertarian Party because they're pro-freedom, they oppose government interference, and one of their main goals is peace.
The worst law is the No Child Left Behind Act. Schools shouldn't be required to give standardized tests for scores since all children learn differently. Test scores shouldn't define. The best law was the Endangered Species Act. It protects all endangered species rights, like bees. Without the bees, there's no pollination, no food, which will eventually lead to a crumbling society.
New Mexico has the worst state government in the United States. It has the 22nd highest debt per capita, the 2nd highest unemployment rate, the 8th lowest median household income, and the 2nd highest poverty rate. North Dakota has the best state government in the United States. It has the 18th lowest debt per capita, the lowest unemployment rate, the 15th highest median household income, and the 8th lowest poverty rate. The 16th Amendment says that Congress shall have the power to lay and collect taxes on incomes for whatever source derived, without apportionment among the several states and without regard to any census or enumeration. The Bill of Rights was created by James Madison to protect personal liberties. It defines what an American citizen is.
We hope you enjoyed watching this quick run-through of the best and worst of American government. Shut up, Maddie!
Thanks!
For watching.